In 2022, I was in one of the hardest seasons of my life. I was preparing for divorce with my now ex-husband, traveling for work, when I met someone new and quickly discovered I was pregnant. In a surprising turn of events, to my shock, my husband demanded that I abort the baby and we try to reconcile the marriage one last time. The pressure, confusion, and emotional turmoil were overwhelming. In my moments of fear, confusion, and pressure from my husband, I ordered the abortion pills online. No doctor, no ultrasound, no medical oversight. Just an app, quick questionnaire, and a package sent to my hotel room. For about 2 weeks, I stayed in what I called my torture chamber, or my bedroom, going back and forth, debating on what to do. Eventually, under the pressure of my husband and with him by my side to make sure I took it, I swallowed the first pill, mifepristone. Almost immediately, I felt a warm sensation over my womb that would come and go, a sensation that no medical provider has ever been able to explain. It felt like my baby was being protected. As a nurse, the reality of what I had done had hit me hard. Here I was working to save lives and about to take one of my own child's lives. I began spiraling as I thought through how mifepristone actually works, that it blocks the progesterone, the hormone that sustains the pregnancy. I was about 9 weeks pregnant. I realized that if my baby was still alive, taking the second pill, the misoprostol, would cause me to push out my living baby, who would take its last breaths and heartbeat outside of the womb in the toilet. I couldn't do it. I immediately began searching for help, praying there was a way to undo what I had done. I had read that I had up to about 72 hours to find help, with odds of success being higher the sooner you find it. It had been about 32 hours since I took the abortion pill. My mother and I set out to get an ultrasound ASAP. Through a Google search, we found First Choice Pregnancy Services in Las Vegas. I called them and they confirmed they could get me in immediately. They greeted me gently and were non-judgmental. They provided a safe, calm space for me, emotionally, spiritually. Women there connected with me, related to my story, and understood the pressure and fear I had been under. They gave me information and education without pushing me in any direction. They simply supported me in whatever path I chose. They provided a free ultrasound, and that moment changed everything. My baby was still alive and pregnancy still viable, with a heart rate of 160. They provided me with the abortion pill reversal, which helped save my baby. But their support didn't end with the reversal, extended far beyond that moment. They provided diapers, material support, emotional and spiritual support groups, parenting resources, community connections, and just so much practical help in general. It was a level of compassion that carried me through my entire pregnancy. And let me tell you, I needed help that entire pregnancy through the very end. Um, Even their strategic location and mere existence helped me a second time. When at about 16 weeks, my husband drove me to the abortion clinic to finish the job. And the clinic was on the same exact street that I saved my baby. I couldn't do it and demanded he take me home. I now know that the strategic location has also saved many other babies. They created a safe place for me to heal and feel supported. And even today, 3 years later, I maintain a relationship with them. First Choice Pregnancy Services supported me emotionally, spiritually, medically, and physically. I am standing here today as a mother whose baby is alive, thoroughly checked out, inside and out, from labs, EKG, heart, organs, everything, flawless and alive because of abortion pill reversal. And as a woman who made it through, um, and I'm a woman that made it through because the pregnancy center that provided that APR support, supplies, and love. My daughter is happy, healthy, and thriving because of organizations like First Choice, that they believe that women need and deserve real help, real solutions, and real hope. Thanks so much for letting me just share my story on how pregnancy centers have helped me.
What were your expectations, if you had any, of pregnancy centers before you first walked into one? And did those expectations change?
I I never expected myself to ever even consider abortion. So for me, it was just like, it's not a place for me. I don't belong there. I don't need their help. I don't need their services. And um, I honestly don't think I knew too much about them. And of course, my expectations did change. I was like, oh, these are for like every pregnant woman, you know? And now it's like, I wish more pregnant women knew that this was available, that the services were available. I think so much it's just Planned Parenthood, Planned Parenthood, Planned Parenthood. That's all you kind of think or know. But it's like, no, there's this whole other world of like awesome stuff that, they have support, they have services, they have supplies, they have connections, they have resources. And so definitely, I mean, it just night and day after experiencing one.
What is your response to people who try to discredit pregnancy centers?
My response is just to visit one. I think it's just a lack of education and awareness, because it's really awesome the services that they're able to provide, the support they're able to provide, and um, just the hope, the connections. It's amazing. So visit one.
Jessica, can you speak more into about the kind of support you received from the center in Las Vegas? And did they provide any help after your daughter was born? Also, can you speak more about your daughter?
I guess I'll start with kind of the last part. My daughter, Kaylee, um, she's healthy, she's thriving, she's amazing, she's beautiful, she's smart, she's funny. I just want to reiterate too, because I know so many people ask a lot about that, especially when it comes to abortion pill reversal, is that she has thoroughly been checked out. Organs, labs, EKG, her heart, everything is flawless. No physical deformities, nothing. She's beautiful and perfect. I'm truly blessed and grateful. So I want to kind of put that out there because I know a lot of people ask, because that's really what people want to know is like, did she come out okay? Oh, she came out perfect. Um, and the other thing is afterwards, like I said, I mean, they still actually, even right now, they're doing a monthly, just like a get together. They're doing like a luncheon. We get to network with other mamas. We're available to access any resources or anything like that. I mean, like I said, when I say maintain a connection, I'm meeting with these ladies like every month still. Like, they're just a phone call, a text away, anything I need. I mean, we're just kind of almost becoming like a family now. So anything I need, like I said, they've got the groups, they're just working on so much awesome stuff for us. I've had the diapers. I've had some awesome opportunities to be able to share my story. They've given me a platform and a way to kind of give back. For me, I'm so grateful that they saved me and my baby. I was even high risk for hemorrhaging, so even the abortion pill reversal, when I say they saved me and my baby, I mean, literally, they saved both of our lives. And so, yeah, I think I kind of answered that.
Anything else you want to add?
Yes, I did want to add something because it kind of came up when you were sharing a lot of that stuff. Is one of the things that the pregnancy center did offer and does provide, and still to this day, is that emotional support. And I think that's so crucial, especially like for women like me that was under so much pressure, so much emotional turmoil. I did go through the divorce got finalized, things like that, and that is such a huge piece. And I know we talked about, and Karen had mentioned as well, is just the holistic. Everything is so holistic with them, and they truly are checking on anything. What do I need? Mental, emotional, spiritual. It really is all, even still there 3 years later. Like, that's crazy. You're not going to get that anywhere else. And, as a nurse and as a medical professional, and I've, done ER nursing a lot, we don't offer that. A lot of places don't offer that emotional support. And so even right now, I just want to spread awareness on that, of asking and checking on the woman. Is this really what you want? What's going on? What's going on at home? And asking those questions, because women like me, no, that's not what, there's so much more. And so that's something that I wanted to add in there. Thank you.